get to this phone. What the heck? Why is it dark? It's weird. Okay. I had to go through darkness to get to it, I guess.
Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue at Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
I wonder if that was Alice. Okay. Where's Parliament Tower?
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... well, it feels like a long time now.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there were many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane.
Hey everybody.
But
Hey
he is
Ron,
much
thank you.
more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Wright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Orland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard. This is the first time I've seen a page about Orland Dorr. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many doors. This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
Alright, so Parliament Tower. There's Parliament Street. Oh, it just took me back out of here again. Alright. At least we're stuck up on ammo.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
Alright, I'm gonna head down this way real quick just to see if there's any... it definitely seems like it's the right way, but... Alright, nah, I guess this is the only way then.
You let me drown! You pushed me! Enough already. There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington?
Can't go in the Parliament Tower. Hey, Kaio, how you doing?
Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
Profile?
Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. My mind place is more powerful than I ever knew. Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
So the ending has to be earned, set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
Let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in this story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
Hell yeah.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
Alright, no more.
I need to retrace my steps back to Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can leave that way too.
Okay, subway station. Oh wait, yeah, I wonder if there is an actual
Caldera
map.
Plaza is back through the subway. I have to hurry.
Where am I?
The fountain at Caldera Plaza could be my exit. The subway will take me there.
Alright, okay, yeah, down here's the subway. That doesn't open. Alright, enter the fountain. There we go.
Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker. And the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here, this darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold, past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
You see?
Stretch! Now! A white searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard. What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place, another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning? The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting, to know nothing when we loop around, back to the beginning.
Is it over? Anderson?
Hmm. Oh, wow. That was it? Oh, man. Oh, wow. I didn't think it was that gonna be that quick. Wow. We'll see if there's any extra stuff here at the end here. Definitely a good game. This is hands down a really amazing game. You can say that for sure. I'm really happy I did both Alan Wake, the first one, and then jumped to Alan Wake 2 before, yeah, really started knowing the backstory. I have already played Control, and the only other Remedy game I haven't played is Quantum Break. I started it and just never got to finish it, so it's definitely on the play list. But yeah, definitely a good game. Questions I had that are left is, is Alan Wake like gone? Or did the bolt of light just take out Scratch? Since that was a bolt of light, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so since I beat Alan Wake tonight, I'll be updating my schedule one more time, so it'll be an extra fortnight day for me. So truly, will have one variety day, and I think at this point I should probably update my description as well. Yeah, Wednesdays being variety, and then truly just doing Fortniting Call of Duty with more Fortnite days. So I'm gonna reach out to Cloud9 too, because I'm kind of curious if this championship will be like a team, which I'd imagine it'd be team, but I don't know if it's gonna be solo runs or what. So Yeah, it makes me wonder. I know there's supposed to be new DLC coming out in October too. I think it's the Lake House DLC. So we'll see what comes of that. Might be visiting here, so see what this extra scene is.
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself. My fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness. The same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension, light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see, the light you need to see, until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
Oh, there's my answer.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
So is he still scratched then? Oh man. So many questions left. Let's see if I can find anything. If there's gonna be an Alan Wake 3. Or we're going through the credits here.
To lift me up to new heights. Sensation compelling, and I'm closer to the edge. Temptation alluring, yet I taste regrets. And who will pay my price? The lost all the damned. Nothing will obey lies like steel in my hand. We're heroes and villains by chance. Heroes and villains by choice. All in one voice. Beguiling words, painted lips with soot, made an empty shell of your lies. Exquisite hurt, as the truth takes root in the hollows of your eyes. Sensation tormenting, and I'm closer to the edge. Temptation enduring, yet I taste regrets. Who will pay the price? The lost or the damned. Nothing will obey
Kind of
lies
reading what the spiral reference was. So, like, you know, with the spiral, you can ascend and descend, so you can make progress or not make progress. Where a loop is, you're stuck. You're going through there, so. Yeah, saying like Alan will eventually reach an end. So that's cool. Yeah, was seeing if there was an Alan Wake 3, and everyone thinks that Control 2 is going to come out before they focus on Alan Wake 3, which would be cool. I want to get back and do a Control playthrough, probably after Elden Ring for my variety day, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. Especially, I mean, my focus right now is definitely, you know, getting better at Fortnite for tournament, so, but yeah, definitely excited. Hey, Evil, how's it going? So yeah, I guess tomorrow's streams we'll be back to, you know, probably Fortnite with my son, and we'll be back to Call of Duty. So tomorrow I will update my schedule to reflect the 3 Fortnite solo nights. So we can keep hammering away at that. Let's see if you can. You can speed up, but kind of digging the music though. Get the whole different kinds of music. Yeah, I think last week's stream, if I'd known it would have been that fast, because that was literally like a half hour. I think I actually stayed up late to get as far as I did. That's why I didn't, because I had to get up super early for my son started school last Wednesday. But yeah, good stuff. I tell you what, it's I'm out of the whole entire game. I think the hardest was that Cynthia battle, and man, that was probably the toughest battle. Especially with, I think it would have been easier if I would have got some more powerful weapons throughout the game, and I think that's my next New Game Plus I will do, because when I was reading too, there are like a new Game Plus option you can play. So I think there's alternate endings as well. But yeah, I like to at least play the game to experience it, and then eventually, since there's so many games out, then truly 100%. I think at the time, whenever Elden Ring came out, I spent so many hours playing the game. It was almost daily. Yeah, I got through that game pretty quick and got all the endings and all the secret bosses and stuff. So, I mean, Elden Ring's another amazing game. We'll definitely explore, but. It just makes me wonder if there's any other post-credits. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, for my variety days, which would be Wednesdays now, probably after Elden Ring, I'm going back and forth, like, I either want to play Control after beating Elden Ring, or, because I got all the DLC for it on PC, because I'd like to get back to PC, since I've been playing mainly on Xbox, so, but I also want to get the Black Myth Wukong game, because it kind of almost looks like it's like a Souls-like game. But I saw a video of the game, just looks amazing. So I might get Black Myth Wukong after Elden Ring. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll be back to Modern Warfare 3 campaign. And we usually spend Friday nights, which I probably will stop at midnight Friday because my daughter's birthday is this weekend. So we have a big birthday party for her on Saturday. So turning the big 4. It's hard to believe. Kiddos are growing up fast, man. I think any parent, you definitely enjoy the moments and watching your kids grow and learn. Excel throughout life, and daughter's in pre-K. I got a 5th grader. Definitely hard to believe, man. Yeah, right before we came up here too, I was laying down with my daughter. She was watching some shows, and ever since I start growing my beard back again, she's starting to pet my beard. Definitely. So I told her, I was like, I gotta soak in all these 3-year-old cuddles while I can. I have a feeling even then when she turns 4, she'll hopefully still want to cuddle with her daddy and mommy. So I still get hugs from my boy. So that's my son. He'll still give me huggies, and that's what we call him. We call him huggies. So definitely take hugs. It's amazing what a hug can do, especially from your kids. It definitely turns your day around. My Pumi Games. Yeah, with all these NVIDIA driver updates too, I think that's another main reason why I want to maybe do Black Myth Wukong on my Wednesday variety stream. So, but we'll see. got such a backlog, but I think my goal was to go through like the different like developers' games, so I might start with Control next. Let's see. Control had some really cool music too, just like Alan Wake, so. And also, I want to take a moment to thank everybody for hanging out, watching me finally beat Alan Wake 2. That's definitely a cool moment. And that's the good thing about my variety days. Like, it could be RPGs, it could be horror, it could be, I love racing, I love fighting games. Those are all on my list. Like, I'm a true gamer at heart, and like, one thing I get excited too about gaming is that I have all these games that I want to play, I have wanted to play, and it could definitely create content to showcase some of the gameplay, and I might get others exposed to the different games that are out there, and they might want to give them a try. Like I had a clip of my Cynthia battle on TikTok, and someone's been stuck at this spot forever, and they watched my clip and they saw that there was ammo boxes in that boss room, and they had no idea. So it gave them hope to go back and get those ammo and take down the boss. So, which I thought that was cool, definitely cool. So, hey, Flock Gaming, thank you. It felt good to beat this game. Sad it's ending, but it's amazing game. If you're into horror gaming, you haven't played Alan Wake, you pick up the remastered Alan Wake, play that, play Alan Wake 2. Hopefully that gets you exposed to some of the Remedy Entertainment games, and then you can go play Control and Quantum Break. So I still need to play Quantum Break, so it's definitely on the list. So it's after Elden Ring, it might be Quantum Break, because I'm really enjoying playing Fortnite and Call of Duty. Yeah, I love being able to get better at those games. But especially for tournaments and stuff too. Like I want to stay up to date with a lot of those games. So once a week variety game would be good. So Herald of Darkness, yes. Dark Ocean summoning heroes and villains. Yeah, a lot of the music in this game too. They had a lot of good musicals, but I know in the DLC they talked about Door a little bit. It just makes you wonder what more of his story, or maybe that would be answered in the Lake House DLC, or even a future Alan Wake game if they make an Alan Wake 3 to wrap up the spiral of the story. So yeah, we'll see. Hey, Karim, how you doing? Excuse me. missing. Ati's awesome. I think I will see about speeding this up a little bit. Oh man, yeah, Lance Reddick. Journey through the night continues. Definitely has me intrigued. Yes, I'm glad they're playing this song. What about this play? Oh, this is all the Night Springs DLC. This is such a sweet song.